Going down dark alleys on the internet leads you to Amazon, finding the weirdest and most unique products for your iPad Pro. Hello and welcome back. It is your host, V. Let's get started. The iPad Pro 12.9 inch is always my workhorse, and having the best accessories to go along with it really helps push the iPad to really have that Pro name and really make it more pro. The magnetic arm from Xiaoku really helps make the iPad Pro more into a multimedia station. It helps with sidecar, helps with drawing. It does help with a whole variety of different tasks. That is only one accessory that can be picked up off Amazon for $100. Today, I'm not talking about that. Today, I have the weirdest magnetic stand from a company called Bong Bing Boo. Say that with me, Bong Bing Boo. This came to me today in the world's biggest box. But ironically, the stand is not that big. You can pick this up right now off Amazon for $50 for the iPad Pro 12.9 inch, for the 11 inch iPad Pro, and the 5th Gen Air. They are both $50 for whatever model you get. This stand is quite different compared to all the other ones I have reviewed. This stand is magnetic, it is not collapsible, it's a single slab of metal. This is meant more to turn your iPad roughly like a monitor than anything else. The magnetic backplate can rotate 360 degrees. The front is covered in rubber, it will not scratch the iPad Pro. You can actually adjust the back with a hex screw to make the back of it a little bit tighter. This is a feature I wish more stands had, but really they don't. Compared to the one from Xiaoku, that one is $100. The Bong Bing Boo is only $50. I did want to compare both of them together because at the same time, they are both about the same product. There's really nothing else out there on the market quite like these two. You could say they are like distant cousins. One will turn your iPad Pro more into a monitor. The other one is an arm. It will basically give you whatever position you need, and it does it quite well. The Bong Bing Boo stand actually stands about 15 inches up from the desk. When it's clamped to it, it hangs about 3 inches out. It basically turns the iPad into more of a monitor than anything else, which, I mean, it's not a bad thing. The stand can pivot up and down. It can rotate 360 degrees. The base of the stand can also rotate 360 degrees. It can be adjusted to a couple different viewing angles. Even though it cannot be adjusted, it hangs high enough to be eye level. It's actually quite sturdy. It's made from aluminum. It's still quite good for drawing. There's not really that much shake to it. That's actually quite nice. Just because it's more eye level, it's quite good for video calls, for Zoom, FaceTime. It excels for photo editing, Photoshop, or Lightroom. It works really well for video editing. Having a touchscreen monitor really does change the user experience up a little bit differently compared to other stands or mounts. Compared to the one from Xiaoku, that one can be adjusted to whatever angle. Hands down, it is the best iPad magnetic arm out there on the market right now. It's sturdy, it can be adjusted to whatever angle needed. It's actually pretty solid, but at the same time, it's $100 compared to $50. So it's more than double the price. Two different products for two different purposes. My only issue with the stand from Bong Bing Boo, the base could be adjusted just a little bit and actually move around for more of a better viewing angle. Besides that, this thing would have been perfect instead of just being stationary in one position. That is my only real complaint about the stand. But this is the perfect stand to complement any MacBook Pro user who like to use universal control, sidecar, clicking and dragging images and videos from your MacBook to your iPad and vice versa, moving files, having different workflows. Just being able to click and drag across multiple screens really makes this more of a compelling product. On top of that, you can extend your MacBook screen to your iPad. If you like to do a lot of drawing with Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, having the touchscreen of the iPad makes it more of a Swiss Army knife for any iPad owner. At the end of the day, this type of stand isn't meant for everyone. If you like to turn your iPad into more of a workstation, this would be the perfect solution with this stand. When you sit down, it sits around 15 inches off the table. It's tall enough when you sit down. So if you like to do a lot of FaceTime, a lot of Zoom calls, this is quite a compelling product for that. Not being able to adjust it like the one from Xiaoku, it's a little bit more limited. It's stationary. It's meant more for specific people to use the iPad for, more specific tasks than, let's say, the other one from Xiaoku. It's also half the price, $100 versus $50 for what it offers, for what you can do with it. I do like this product. I can get behind it. You know the drill. It's V. I will catch you later. Peace.